Alaska, the name alone promises adventure. Vast wilderness, snow-capped mountains, ancient glaciers, and a jagged coastline. It's a place that calls to every angler, promising giant fish and a true battle against nature. Many dream of casting a line into these cold, mysterious waters, imagining solitude and the thrill of the catch. But the scale and isolation here are hard to comprehend. You can travel for hours without seeing another soul. This isolation is both the appeal and the danger. Out here, you're truly on your own, surrounded by the raw power of nature. Many fishermen seek the ultimate challenge, a solo trip into the Alaskan wild. The idea is romantic, one person against the wild, but the reality is far more brutal. Solitude can quickly turn into terrifying vulnerability. In Alaska, things can go wrong very, very quickly. This is not your local fishing pond. This is a place where nature makes the rules. Stories abound of sudden storms, equipment failure, and encounters with creatures straight out of nightmares. Alaska is a land of giants, both in the landscape and in the water. It's a place that does not forgive mistakes. Before you answer the call and head out alone, you must understand the risks. The Alaskan sea demands respect. Here, nature is in charge. The dream of solitude can become a fight for survival. Never underestimate the power of these waters. Out here the stakes are real, and the wild blue yonder is always watching. In Alaska, the monsters are real. The Pacific halibut, giants that can top 500 pounds, fight like a submerged freight train. Lingcod, with their massive heads and needle-like teeth, look like something from a horror film. These predators lurk in rocky depths, striking with ferocity and power. Then there are the sharks, salmon sharks, close relatives of the great white, and sleeper sharks, deep-sea giants rarely seen but always present. Each of these fish is a force of nature, not just to catch. A giant halibut can pull you overboard. A thrashing lingcod can inflict serious wounds. Shark encounters can turn a fishing trip into a fight for survival. These are the creatures that draw anglers to Alaska. The ultimate prize, but also the ultimate risk. For the solo fisherman, every battle is dangerous. The line between triumph and disaster is razor thin. These fish command the deep, and when you enter their world, you do so at your own risk. Alaska's monsters are not legends, they're waiting below. Every cast is a gamble. The thrill is real, but so is the danger. Out here, you're not just fishing, you're facing the wild itself. The deep doesn't care about your skill or courage. It only respects caution, and it never forgets a mistake. The fish aren't the only danger. Alaska's environment is relentless. Weather shifts in minutes. Calm mornings become raging storms. Waves tower over small boats. The cold is merciless. Water temperatures near freezing mean hypothermia can set in within minutes. Falling in is a life-threatening emergency, even with survival gear. Powerful currents and tides can drag boats off course or into rocky hazards. Fog rolls in without warning, blinding you to the coastline and other dangers. Getting lost in the fog can be fatal, especially alone. On land, brown bears patrol the shorelines. An emergency landing could put you in their territory. Alaska's wildness doesn't end at the water's edge. Every element here is a test. The sea, the weather, the land. They all demand respect. One mistake can be your last. Out here, you're always on the edge. Survival depends on vigilance. The environment is as much an adversary as any fish. Alaska never gives second chances. In Alaska, equipment failure is inevitable. Saltwater corrodes, cold kills batteries, and rough seas shake everything loose. A dead engine miles from shore is a critical emergency. You're adrift, helpless. Radios and phones often have no signal. GPS can fail. leaving you lost in a maze of islands. Even a broken anchor line can spell disaster. Alone, you must be mechanic, navigator, and deckhand all at once. Some repairs require 2 pairs of hands. Without help, a simple problem can become life-threatening. Redundancy is key. Backup motors, extra batteries, paper charts. But even with backups, managing a crisis solo is nearly impossible. The sea is unforgiving of mistakes and delays. When your gear gives up, having another person can mean the difference between inconvenience and catastrophe. In Alaska, teamwork isn't just helpful, it's survival. Ben was an experienced angler who loved fishing alone in Alaska's remote fjords. One August morning, he set out in his small boat, chasing halibut in a deep channel. The day was perfect, calm seas, clear skies, and the promise of adventure. Hours passed, then suddenly, a massive halibut struck. The fight was epic. Ben battled the beast, muscles burning, sweat pouring. When he finally brought the giant fish alongside, he faced a new problem: landing it alone. As he tried to gaff the halibut, it thrashed violently, smashing against the boat. Ben lost his balance, tripped, and plunged into the icy water. The cold was paralyzing. His heavy gear dragged him down. He surfaced, gasping, as his boat, and his only hope, drifted away, pulled by the still hooked fish. Alone, freezing, and miles from help, Ben realized the true cost of solitude. By sheer luck, a passing boat spotted his empty vessel and rescued him just in time. Ben survived, but his story is a stark warning. In Alaska, things go wrong fast. The wild doesn't care how skilled you are. Alone, even a small mistake can be fatal. Never underestimate the risks. Fishing is full of sharp tools and powerful fish. Injuries are common. A slip with a knife, a hook in the hand, or a thrashing fish can cause serious wounds. Alone, even a minor injury can become life-threatening. Controlling bleeding, cleaning wounds, and navigating back to shore is nearly impossible solo. Accidents happen fast. A wet deck, a sudden wave, a fall, knocked unconscious or breaking a limb, you could be stranded, helpless. A partner can provide first aid, call for help, or take over the boat. They're your first responder and your best chance at survival. The simplest misstep can have catastrophic consequences when you're alone. With a friend, a crisis becomes manageable. In Alaska, a second person isn't just company. They're your lifeline. Don't risk it all for solitude. Safety is always a team effort. Alaska's deep waters have inspired legends for centuries. Stories of the Cadborosaurus, a serpentine sea creature, persist, with sightings by fishermen and locals alike. Some say it's a misidentified whale or sea lions. Others believe it's something ancient and unknown. Tales of giant octopuses, larger than any recorded, haunt the imagination. Are these just exaggerations, or is there truth beneath the waves? In an ocean so vast and unexplored, anything seems possible. These legends remind us of the ocean's mystery and power. Out here, you're a visitor in an ancient realm. The unknown is always just below the surface. Respect for the sea is born from both fact and folklore. The best way to stay safe in Alaska? Never go alone. A partner turns a high-risk solo trip into a manageable adventure. 2 sets of eyes and hands make every task safer and easier. In emergencies, engine failure, injury, or falling overboard, a friend can save your life. Landing a massive fish is a 2-person job. Teamwork makes every aspect smoother, from navigation to securing the catch. Beyond safety, sharing the experience multiplies the joy. The thrill of a big catch, the beauty of the landscape, even the slow moments, all are better together. Memories are richer when shared. The stories you'll tell later always start with, "Remember when we." In Alaska, partnership isn't just smart, it's essential. Adventure is best when it's shared. Alaska is the ultimate frontier for anglers, a place of epic beauty and challenge. The urge to go it alone is strong, but wisdom says otherwise. The wilderness rewards cooperation, not bravado. Dangers are real. Sudden storms, freezing water, powerful fish, and equipment failure. A minor mishap can become a catastrophe when you're solo. Fishing with a partner doesn't diminish the adventure, it enhances it. You gain security, focus, and the freedom to truly enjoy the experience. The bond forged in Alaska's wild is unbreakable. So answer the call, but do it wisely. Share the journey, the challenges, and the triumphs. The best stories are those you can tell together. In Alaska, adventure is doubled when it's shared, and the wild is always better with a friend by your side.